We're halfway through the season and some of the summer signings are really shining so far, proving why clubs spend so much money. Here is the Premier League's signing of the season so far 11. In goal is Alisson. I mean, this was a pretty safe choice, although some will claim that Martin Dubravka was a better deal based on the price. But the former most expensive goalkeeper in the world has taken Liverpool to a whole new level, quickly making them forget about the Karius and Mignolet debacle. The Brazilian has been a calming influence, forget about what happened at Leicester, and has made some key match-winning saves. He may have cost £67 million, but will be worth it if the Reds win the title. Right back is Johnny Otto. Okay, so the Wolves wing back has actually been playing on the left side of defence, but he is right-footed, so we guessed he could slot in on the opposite side in our little fantasy team. The fullback is on loan at Molyneux from Atletico Madrid, who just signed the spine in the summer from Celta Vigo. Just like Matt Doherty on the other side, Johnny has been key to how Wolves attack, as they take to the Premier League life like a duck to water, or some other obvious cliché. Centre back is Federico FERNANDEZ. This has to be considered as one of the bargains of the season. Federico FERNANDEZ arrived at Newcastle on deadline day, as the Magpies seeked extra cover at the back. Little did they know, Fernandez was going to be one of their players of the season so far. The Argentine cost £6 million from Swansea and has been proven to be worth that and more with some outstanding performances at the heart of Newcastle's defence. He's alongside Issa Diop. From a bargain to an expensive signing, Issa Diop has also proven his worth despite costing the Hammers £22 million from Toulouse. Despite being 21 years old, he's been an absolute mountain at the back in Claret, forming a great partnership alongside fellow new signing Fabian Balbuena. Getting Diop was a real coup for West Ham, as he has all the makings of a future top-class centre-back. West Ham fans, appreciate him every minute you've got him, as he's destined for the top. Left back is Lucas Digne. The first of 3 Everton summer signings in this team, Lucas Digne has put his Barca nightmare behind him and really got his career going again at Goodison Park, ousting Leighton Baines and even forcing his way back into the France team. Digne isn't the most solid defender around when you compare him to other fullbacks, but defensively he's excellent, and it's one of the left foot will win the Toffees loads of points over the years. In midfield we've got Lucas Torreira. Some are dubbing him the signing of the season and the man who has transformed Arsenal, and to be fair, they've got a point. The Uruguayan was an astute bit of business by Unai Emery, who finally has some bite back in the Arsenal midfield, with Torreira costing £26 million from Sampdoria. After slowly being integrated, Torreira is now integral to how the Gunners play, and he confirmed his place in the hearts of fans with a Derby Day goal against arch-rivals Tottenham. Next up we've got Jorginho. The man at the centre of Sarri ball, Jorginho has proven to be a pass master at the heart of Chelsea's midfield. While he might not have the steel of a Nemanja Matic or a Claude Makelele, he has different qualities that have Chelsea playing in a totally different way. The Italian is calm on the ball wherever he has it, allowing the Blues to play this progressive style of football that made Sarri famous in Italy. He's at the heart of everything good about Chelsea this season. Our third centre midfielder is Andre Gomes. Everton signing number 2, another one that came from Barcelona. It's almost as if they have good players at the new camp. But in a Barcelona shirt, Andre Gomes looked a mess. He had no confidence, nothing worked for him, and the fans eventually turned on him. But at Everton he's a man reborn, proving why he cost Barcelona so much money in 2016. The Portuguese midfielder has brilliant balance and uses the ball exquisitely, allowing Everton to control games from the middle of the park. They'll be praying he becomes a permanent toffee in the future. On the right of attack is XHERDAN. The Swiss star got a lot of stick for his role in Stoke's relegation last season, but he'll not care one bit now he's back competing at the top. It was a shock move for Shaqiri, but he was worth the risk for Liverpool at just £13.5 million. Initially an impact sub, Shaqiri is forcing his way further up the pecking order at Anfield, unearthing a great chemistry with talisman Mo Salah. And with his match-winning brace against Manchester United, Shaqiri will be a Reds hero for years to come. Through the middle is Richarlison. Before the season started, everyone wrote Richarlison off as a waste of money. However, he quickly dispelled that myth by scoring on his debut. And since then he hasn't looked back, turning into an out-and-out striker as well as becoming a Brazilian international. At Watford, Richarlison struggled in the second half of the season, and Everton fans will be praying that doesn't happen this time out. However, things seem to be different, so expect Richarlison to get even better in 2019, which is a massive worry for Premier League defenders. And finally on the left is Felipe Anderson. The most expensive signing in West Ham's history, Felipe Anderson cost them a whopping £36 million, but that's the price you've got to pay for a player of his calibre. On the face of it, he looks uninterested and lazy, but with the ball at his feet he's a magician. No matter what, Anderson plays at his own pace, dangling the ball on a string for fullbacks before taking it away and zooming past them. The bushy head forward has had no problems adapting to the Premier League. If anything, he's making the Premier League adapt to him. An incredibly exciting player, West Ham now have one of the best players outside of the top 6. So that's our Premier League best signings of the season so far 11. Let us know yours in the comments below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.